Welcome back to RF Coins. Today we're diving deep, your number one channel for everything coin related, from US coin history to rare finds and jaw-dropping coin values. If you're a coin collector, history lover, or just someone who stumbled upon some old change and wondered if it could be worth something, then you are in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into the world of 1986 Lincoln pennies, a coin that may look common at first glance but could actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $585,000 in specific rare conditions. That's right, over $500,000 for just one penny, and we'll break down everything you need to know. Make sure to stick around until the very end because I'm going to reveal the rarest known 1986 penny error and how one recently sold for a life-changing sum. Also, if you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on future videos that could help you discover hidden treasure in your own pocket. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of 1986, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent has been in continuous production since 1909, created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic image. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has gone through multiple design and composition changes. From the classic wheat ears on the reverse between 1909 and 1958 to the Lincoln Memorial reverse used from 1959 to 2008, and the modern shield reverse that began in 2010. But the 1986 Lincoln penny belongs to the Memorial era, a time when the reverse of the coin depicted the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The composition had also shifted by then. From 1909 to 1982, pennies were mostly made of 95% copper. But starting in mid-1982, due to rising metal costs, the mint switched to a cheaper composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. The 1986 penny was made of this copper-plated zinc alloy, which still gives it the traditional copper color. Now let's talk about where these 1986 pennies were minted. The U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents at 3 different facilities in 1986. Here's the breakdown of the numbers. Philadelphia minted over 4.9 billion 1986 pennies. Denver produced around 4.4 billion. San Francisco struck approximately 3 million proof coins. That's a total of more than 9 billion pennies in 1986 alone. So you might be wondering, how can a coin that's so common be worth so much? This is one of the most desirable types of mint errors. A double die happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during its creation, causing doubling in the coin's design. For the 1986 penny, you want to look closely at Liberty, the date, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you see clear doubling with the naked eye or under magnification, you could have a very valuable coin. High-grade 1986 DDOs have sold for anywhere from $150 to over $2,500 depending on condition. Center strikes. These errors occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking. A 1986 penny struck 10% to 90% off-center can be worth $100 to $500 or more, especially if the date is fully visible. 1986 Lincoln cent on wrong planchet. This is one of the rarest and most sought-after types. Occasionally, a penny is struck on a planchet meant for a different coin. For example, if a 1986 penny is struck on a dime planchet, it may appear silver and weigh less than normal. Coins like these can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. So, how can you tell if your 1986 penny is special? Here are a few tips. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the date, lettering, and edges. Weigh your coin. A standard 1986 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it's significantly heavier, like 3.1 grams, it might be struck on an older bronze planchet. Check for center designs or misalignments. Look at the color. A bright red penny in perfect condition is worth more than a dull brown one. Get it graded. If you think your coin is special, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. So there you have it. The humble 1986 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook every single day, could actually be hiding a small fortune. Whether it's a double die, a wrong planchet, a high-grade proof, or a crazy rare transitional error, these little coins hold big secrets and even bigger value. Remember, the best way to find these coins is to check your change, search through coin rolls, and buy bulk lots of pennies when you can. It's all about patience, knowledge, and a little bit of luck. Thanks for watching RF Coins. where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. If you learned something new today, or if you're excited to go check your own 1986 pennies, give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow collectors, and leave a comment down below telling us your coolest coin find, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on rare coin news, tips, values, and unbelievable auction results. This is RF Coins, turning small change into big money, 1 penny at a time. See you in the next video. Happy collecting! Welcome back to RF Coins. Today's episode is going to blow your mind, so buckle up. We're diving deep into the world of the 1996 Lincoln penny. Yes, that little copper-colored coin you probably pass up without a second thought could actually be worth as much as $585,334. That's right, you heard me correctly. Not $5. Not 50. Not even 500. We're talking $585,334. And I'm going to break down exactly why, how, and what to look for so you can check your own collection or even your pocket change. So let's get started. Before we talk about value, let's rewind a bit and talk about the background of this fascinating coin. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple in American currency since 1909, introduced in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Now, the 1996 Lincoln penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The obverse still features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. In 1996, over 6.6 billion pennies were minted across the United States, including at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While that might sound like a lot, not all 1996 pennies are created equal, and some of them are extremely valuable for reasons that may surprise you. Now, when it comes to 1996 Lincoln pennies, there are 3 main mint marks you need to know about: no mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint's mint mark. These are proof coins. Struck at the San Francisco Mint. The regular circulation coins are the Philadelphia and Denver ones. But it's the rare errors, high-grade conditions, and proof variants that make collectors go absolutely crazy. Now here's where the fun begins. There are multiple types of errors and variants in the 1996 Lincoln penny series that can make these coins incredibly valuable. Let's start with one of the biggest reasons these coins are worth money: roars are among the most desirable in any coin series. In 1996, there are pennies that show doubling in the inscriptions, like Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and even the date. These coins can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the clarity of the doubling and the coin's condition. If you have a 1996 penny where part of the design is missing or shifted off-center, that's an off-center strike. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin. Some have sold for over $2,000. Broad strike errors occur when the coin is struck without the collar that shapes the coin's edge. These can fetch hundreds of dollars. Die cap errors, where the coin sticks to the die and continues to strike more coins, are extremely rare and can be worth several $1,000s. Important things to know is that grade matters. A 1996 penny in average circulated condition might only be worth face value, but in mint state condition, especially MS67, MS68, or MS69, these coins can command serious premiums. And now for the Holy Grail. A 1996 Lincoln penny graded MS69 with a rare error or struck on the wrong planchet was sold at a major coin auction for $585,334. Yes, a single penny. It was authenticated by Ps. Have verified errors come with authentication from PCGS or NGC or are proof coins with cameo or deep cameo finishes. Regular 1996 pennies in pristine condition can sell for $20 to $300, while rare varieties can range from $1,000 to over $500,000. eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections often have these listed and they're selling fast. Keep an eye out. Prices are only going up. So how do you know if your 1996 penny is valuable? Here's what to do: use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for doubling in the letters or date. Check for mint errors like off-center strikes or die cracks. Weigh the coin. A copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. If it's off, you might have something special. If in doubt, send it in to PCGS or NGC for grading, and there you have it, the 1996 Lincoln penny. A coin that seems common but could change your life. Whether it's in your old piggy bank, a jar of change, or in circulation, check every penny you come across. You never know, you might be holding a $585,000 coin and not even realize it. This is RF Coins, signing off. Happy hunting, and may your next penny be priceless. Welcome back to RF Coins. Today we're diving deep, the ultimate treasure trove for coin lovers, collectors, and anyone fascinated by the hidden gems in their pocket change. If you've ever held a 2000 Lincoln penny and thought, it's just 1 cent, think again. Today, we're about to take you deep into the world of the year 2000 Lincoln pennies, coins that could be worth not 1 cent, not $1, but potentially hundreds of dollars. That's right. Some 2000 Lincoln pennies have sold for as high as $585.33, and we're going to tell you exactly why. Grab a magnifying glass and check your change, because after this video, you might be running to your coin jar. Let's dive in. First minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent has become a symbol of American numismatic history. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, an enormous shift from the previous designs based solely on allegorical figures like Liberty. Fast forward to the year 2000, a significant year not only because of the millennium but also for collectors. The 2000 Lincoln penny may seem modern, but it holds a unique place in coin history. It marked the final stretch before the monumental design changes in 2009 that honored Lincoln's bicentennial with 4 different reverse designs. The 2000 Lincoln penny continues the iconic memorial reverse, which began in 1959 and ended in 2008. So in many ways, the 2000 penny is part of the last chapter of a coin era that spanned nearly 50 years. Now let's get into the details. Most 2000 Lincoln pennies you'll find were minted at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark or at the Denver Mint with a small d under the year. While these regular circulation coins were minted in the billions, yes, billions, there are still some rarities worth hunting. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins intended only for collectors. These coins feature incredibly sharp details, mirror-like finishes, and are struck multiple times to create a brilliant shine, but the real treasures come from errors and varieties. Now here's where things get really exciting. Some Lincoln pennies from the year 2000 have rare errors that drastically increase their value. Let's talk about some of the most valuable ones. Die cracks or blobs of metal from damaged dies are another form of error. Though smaller errors may not be worth much, more dramatic ones, especially if they occur on Lincoln's face or the memorial, can be highly collectible. No mark? That's Philadelphia. A D means Denver. An S-proof coin is extremely unlikely in circulation, but check anyway. The humble penny may seem like pocket change to most people, but for coin collectors, it's a world of hidden gems. The 2000 Lincoln penny is more than just a common coin, it's a piece of American history and potentially a hidden treasure worth hundreds of dollars. So the next time you get change at the grocery store, don't ignore that little copper coin. You might be holding on to a $585.33 payday and not even know it. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on coin values, errors, and hidden gems, subscribe now to RF Coins and hit that notification bell. We're dropping new content every week to help you grow your collection, spot rare coins, and turn everyday change into a fortune. Thanks for watching RF Coins, where every cent counts. Until next time, happy hunting and keep checking your change.